Okay, hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. I accidentally recorded a run live without recording it, so y'all missed a pretty epic run where we actually were way behind at first, and then we were able to absolutely save a loss of a run. It was actually insane. Multiple times I had given up, to be honest, but here we are. Anyways, without further ado, let's see what's going on here. It is time for our expedition. Again, I don't really care to block our opponent groups. I also don't really care for the Forsaken Gods Temple. The bandit camps completely restrict trading. I think that it might be fun to just come out here, get the rune settlement, you know how it is, and push on to the next level. So here we had fewer blueprints. It was very, very punishing because you just don't have rerolls early on, and having the choice between 2 structures instead of 3 means that you really, like, we just didn't have building materials last time. It was very, very scary. What do we want here? Collecting is better, and there is vegetables, herbs, insects. Now, vegetables and grain, herbs here, roots, vegetables, and grain at the foragers camp. I'm not loving what we can build here, to be honest. Lot of variety from the trees, though, is very, very cool for us. A lot of humans might be an interesting way to play. Having 2 things would be cool. Let's go ahead and let's grab the humans. Let's get a farm so that we can get wheat production, grain production set up. That's a staple for so many kind of resources or runs. I'd love to do like a beer run or something like that, even the fighting equipment, but it's just not that competitive at this level. Instead, we'll grab some building materials, bricks, and fabric. If we can get planks set up quickly, that would be great, but you know, also going in with 1 race instead of 2 can also be a little bit scary. But oh, I didn't even look at to see if we were going to bring tools or not with us. Either way, lots of nasty things that I should have been looking at. Gain 5 steamroll for every 5 coal produced during the drizzle. Good to know. And then opening glades gives us minus resolve during the storm. Woodcutters cut faster during the storm, but they yield worse. All recipes with metal are slower. And complex food and services or people will die. Good to know. No fertile soil in our starting area, though at least there is a little bit of rock. And actually, I'm not sure if the last episode was the first to show it, but we have the field kitchen, which is a crude workshop for fancy foods. And we have small foragers camps and stuff like that, which makes bringing the foraging camps less critical, but they can't grab anything from the larger nodes, so it's still pretty important. Herbalist camp or kiln. Kiln honestly sets the game up to be so different. Like, the fact that you have infinite coal and we have that thing that makes the coal better is so great for us. Brickyard, we already have bricks from the kiln, so this is very weak for us. We also get crystallized dew from the trees, so I think we grab the ranch for some later game benefits. And then here, the ability to make 2-star flour, I think, is pretty good. Being able to make oil also from flour or from grain is pretty good as well. 8 to 10 versus 7 to 10. It's not that big a difference. It adds up, but let's grab the press so that we have more options for things that we're actually interested in. The kiln I want early. It's gonna make things just so nice. Let's go ahead and start with the double woodcutters camp start, as we almost always do. Now, in this biome, you really want to pay attention to what types of trees you have nearby. These ones here, plant fiber, but the red ones are the ones with rocks, it would seem, rocks, and then these little tendrils have the good stuff, the meat and the bars. So we want to get into these tendril areas. Plant fiber will be nice early on, but it's not the most critical of things. Let's go ahead and get these roads built up. And we have a human on the hearth, which means we have more time before our patience grows. Triple speed. Let's get cutting. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. We might cut down on the number of cutters later on, but for now, we are absolutely happy with that. We would love if we could find some early, one sec, small foragers camp? Trappers camp. If we could find some early fertile soil to get that grain production up and running. And look at this. Oil for flour produced. Herb and root production increased by 1 for every 75 biscuits. That is nice, but we'll just take... We want to make flour to get free herbs. That seems really powerful to me right now. Because we already have the farm upgrade. So we're feeling good. Now let's look at these orders. Trade, get humans, get parts is the really good part here. Keep humans happy. That's something that we're going to want to do one way or the other. Permanent production increase to grain. Pretty powerful. We have to make a lot of packs. And we're going to be making packs anyway. Oh, but the ranch. Look at the ranch. The ranch is a structure we already have. But I still think that +1 to... Oh, that's a hard one. Let's look at recipes and look at leather. It's 4 leather, so +1 is cool. But +1 to planks is better. And now we just know pack production is something that we need. We will appreciate it as well. We have 2 builders. We can get through the first season. You know what I forgot to do? Let's look at consumption. We're going to turn off eating food. People can't die from starvation. They can get really upset and look to leave. We'll just let them go a little bit before eating their next meal. It's fine. So we'll start building some housing. I mean, humans are very hardy. They'll be fine. You guys are cutting out real good. Production structures come up. There we go. We actually got fertile soil. Let's go ahead and say avoid glade. So don't actually pierce into the next glade just now. That'll create upsettedness from the forest. Fertile soil. There is insects back here. Can hardly see them. Can you grab from insects? You can. Interesting.
Yeah.
One of you needs to work there. We don't have to cut back on the wood cutting just yet, but it is something that... Well, actually, yeah, because the drizzle's almost over, and that's the planting season. So we want to make sure that for the next season, we have what we want. You know what we also want to do? Don't use anything but coal. And what we will do is make sure that kiln gets set up. So we're going to have the kiln, and then that's going to get us, like, infinite coal, as far as I'm concerned. Actually, if you can make jerky, go ahead, but use coal to do it. Coal can be the highest priority thing. If you can make bricks, go ahead and make bricks. That's going to be a very valuable structure for us. You guys are doing a great job. Oh, they were returning things, but then they had to do it again. I don't know. Either way, we have 1 crystallized dew, which is good to know. We need 1 more set of housing, and that should be enough. And we just start early this time with a park. Just get us a park. I don't know where it needs to go for now. It can be here. And then... Okay, there already is a path. And then this is where our farm is going to go. Pretty sweet, I would say. We already have brick and fabric, so we just need somebody in here making everything else. You guys can stop cutting so much. In fact, absolutely stop and get another person working down here. And basically, by the fact that we can turn wood into coal, like, 10, it's basically a 2-to-1 ratio, right? So we're converting 2 of this into 1 of this. So for just over 30 seconds of burn time, we're getting over a minute of burn time by doing this coal transition. Absolutely fantastic. And if you guys were collecting insects, we would get some jerky going. Now, people are pretty upset. Let's go ahead into the consumption and let them eat food again. Because I'm pretty sure if they're upset, it's because they have -12 from food. Not enough food. And what else do we got? If we do this, that'll reduce the hostility. So let's get to work, gang. How many builders do we have? 2. Should be enough to get this done. And we also, like, this is going to be priority 2. This is going to be priority 1. That should do a good job of keeping people happy. And then, sooner rather than later, we're going to need a makeshift post to make basic structures. But just like that, the encampment went to the next level, so we have +2 global resolve. Very good. Get some more people in here, working away. Well, actually, we probably don't need that many. Well, making brick is good, so make brick. You guys are collecting meat and egg. So if we send that back, we'll probably be in a good spot. What I really need to make sure happens is you guys get the planks we need. Which looks like it's been done. So let's go ahead over here and get that small farm up and running. That's gonna be sick. We'll put it here for now. And put it like that. And you're only gonna make grain. Grain, we can't eat it directly, but we're gonna use it in a number of products. That's gonna make us pretty happy. Every 20 resin gives us 4 things versus hostility. I really don't want these things. Let's re-roll. I really don't want these things either. Gain 1 copper ore for every 5 trees. All crystallized dew production is reduced by 1. And that's really bad because we have crystallized dew from the trees already. So let's re-roll that. +1 resolve each time you sell goods worth 40 amber. That's really strong. And then this improves deposits. Both of these are good. But with a farming strategy, we have infinite resources. So let's just go for the trade. A copper bar isn't going to help us that much, but the parts are good. And I do like some harpies. So that is nice. The harpies don't have a job that they love. We could have brought in the lizards. The lizards would have enjoyed working in the kiln, but wouldn't have been that important. Would have been fine. Alright, so we're back up full staff on the woodcutters camps. Or at least that's what I want to say, but we need to take a second and make sure these things get built and get some humans over here farming. Very critical that we get the farm up and running. And then you guys here can fell all trees. We can put you back on that setting. And good. We don't have much excess labor, so I'm a little hesitant to do anything too fancy here. We've got jerky coming. We've got coal being made. They're using a lot of our wood to make coal. We don't need as many people here as we have. We just can't sustain it, quite frankly. Okay. You guys are gathering rock. We could get another person gathering food. And then a person making planks. What, we have 2 harpies, so a harpy house would be nice. They would basically just be ecstatic because there's only 2 of them, so all of them would have luxury housing. More pack creation. We can actually make luxury packs, but this one comes with plank specialized pack creation specialization, which I think is very powerful. And then more packs. I mean, honestly, we can do that just all day. This one has pack specialization, but Harpy Happiness is pretty huge. Harpies in particular convert the most into free resolve from happiness, so I think that's better. But look at all the packs we need to make. Holy. So we're going to want to be making packs out of probably brick is the thing that we have the most of right now. So if we make a makeshift post once we have some wood, that would be grand. You're going to be making brick. Lovely. You have some wood, you have some meat, you have a lot of things. And who, let's just make sure, who likes jerky? Both of our people like jerky. And both of them like biscuits. That's a good thing to know. Humans and harpies are definitely well suited for each other. You guys are making grain over there. Let's make sure that we build the... I mean, we could get the rain collector just to make sure that we are good to go if an event comes up in the future that requires rain. It's not something that I think we want to jump on right away in a lot of ways. The ranch would also be nice if we had sustainable fiber products, but it's expensive. And then the press, making flour and oil and all the other goodness. So I think that makes a lot of sense as well. For that to happen, we need to keep making brick. And you guys could make more fabric. I guess we do have a decent amount of stuff right now. I would like to start by getting the packs of building materials created, which can happen down here. And like I said, let's not use our planks. Let's instead use our bricks because we can make those sustainably. Now, what do? We only have 3 people cutting wood right now. So it's like hard for me. Like we are starving for a workforce. We could remove one of these and we could... crap. A lot of things I want to do. I want to have a rain dew collector. And I want to get a human in here making these building materials. We only have 1 person in here. It's still more efficient to turn 6 food into 10 by making jerky out of it. So I'm happy with what they're doing. It's just only so good. How much grain do we have? 42. Good to know. We could open up trade if we got the building for that. You know, it's the end of clearance. We need more housing. One stack of it at least. We have no logs. Like, we just don't have enough wood production because it's used for planks and everything else. You were able to make 4 though, so when you're done this, send that back. And people should be pretty happy. Yeah, okay. So the storm is starting. Again, we're at 1 hostility, so it's really not a big deal. Everyone's still quite happy to be around. We could balance it more by favoring the harpies, but we don't have to do that. But we might anyway, just so when it comes out of the storm, they come even higher. Humans, they can put up with a lot. Okay, now corruption is probably the next big thing that we have to worry about. Note that we're still cutting wood right now. Just, again, we're very slow at it. Building materials, gonna give us a ton of brick and +1 to plank production. That is really, really important for us and our first recipe. Let's make these all capped out at 5 packs so we can... actually, no, at 10 because that's what we need for some of these missions. Building materials, packs of crops. And I'm pretty sure packs of crops I can make out of grain. So that's really good. What increases our production though? Packs of trade goods gives us the +1 to packs. Good to know. Trade goods right here. Now reed and clay pit works really well for us. But being able to build trade goods I think is actually so critical that it cannot be ignored. Because A, if we ever do have enough crystallized dew, we would love to make tools. B, coats, our people love coats. And C, if we can make flour or oil, but flour in particular, we are good to go. How much oil do you make? So it's 2 to 5, and then this would be 4 to 5. So actually making oil is pretty poggers. It's a weird thing to say, but we would really like this to make oil, because then we would make oil into trade packs. And that would be really good for us. Cosmetics, all recipes using metal ore. We don't really do that right now. Plus 50% goods produced at the small farm. That is actually really good. We could get our first lizard. I think that makes sense. The lizard can go work in the kiln. They'll be happy. We're favoriting the harpies. We don't have to be. A lot of things that we want to be doing. In particular, we want to be cutting the trees down. We have not enough tree cutting. We also need, and this is going to sound crazy, but we also need a blight post. Like, we just need so much right now, and we do not have it. Look at all the building things I have queued. All using wood and planks that I don't have. Like, it's actually, like, such a sin. You can stop making fabric for a bit, though. And I'd love to build housing as well, right? So, how do we only have... Okay, you come out of here. Once you're done this next rain collection, you come out of there. Humans, get into here and start making me some oil. And you should be making packs. There we go, packs being made. Being made out of brick. To be fair, brick is a good one for us. And you guys are going to continue making bricks and food. How are we doing for coal? 38. That's no joke. That's a good amount. You need wood. You need planks. You need planks. Okay, well, my dudes, I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. Looks like these guys are about to be done what they're doing as well. Which means that this is going to have to get moved once it's unloaded. There is, like, straight up meat to be had up here. Let's do that. They were going to carry one thing away. I don't think they need to carry one thing. Meat is good because we can turn it into jerky. Meat and insects. Very good, very good. More packs. Burn 20 blight rot for +1 coal production for the rest of the game. That's really good with our kiln. Select keep the goods twice for 2 oil production. Or get a brewery with +5 beer production. Holy jeez. For 20 packs of building materials. 5 minutes though. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. It takes 30 seconds to build 2. Right? So we can't do that 10 times. That would be 5 minutes, right? If we had all the materials. Oh, maybe we can. I don't know. What do you... It would cost us all of our brick and fabric. And then some. Is it really worth straying off the path to get a brewery building instead of just getting harpy happiness, for instance, or advanced training? Like getting this one to get +1 pack production, getting this to get +1, like, this is a really cool building rush, but I'm just not ready for it. I'd rather just get the pack production increase or the oil. Actually, the oil is even better. That's good for us. It really is. You guys can make luxuries from time to time. I thought that we made some out of incense. Maybe they were used for something else. High levels of corruption. Okay, that means that this is now the highest level of priority. We need to put 2 people onto this. Like, where can I... Stonecutter. You got it. We need to make planks. We need to make planks so badly right now. And, oh, you can just deliver them. That's what we need to do. Housing would also be really great. Now somebody's gonna come and build this. Should make fuel out of fire. Can we get more builders? I mean, come off the cutting camp, even though I don't want you to. Look, okay, you can... what? Do you seriously have? Okay, we're ready for Harpy Happiness. Because we're not ready to build this or this, right? Yeah, okay. And then we get more people, which is, like, super helpful. The Clothier, I think, is really good for us as well. It's only a slight improvement on a couple different things, but we know that we need clothes, and the Harpies love working there. So you guys come in here right now and make a ton of fuel. Please, God. And hopefully they get some doubling done. Who else can work? I mean, more cutting would be good. More kiln action would be good if we had more wood. That's the problem, is I keep going like, oh, more cutting. Oh, more wood, more cutting, more wood. I'm like, never actually have enough for the things I want. Actually, we already had 2-star coats. I probably should have not taken the coat thing earlier. You can make flour as well, though. Oh, wait, no. Flour... Oil is a better trade good than flour, is what we had learned. I don't want to stop cutting trees during the storm. Woodcutters fell trees 50% faster, but have a 100% chance of destroying their yield. Never mind. Cutting during the storm will do nothing. Well, that's not necessarily true. We could burn 18 coal per minute to allow... You know, I think that's something we have to consider. Just burning coal to allow us to keep cutting wood as if the storm isn't here. Well, actually, we don't have quite enough unless we do still pull off a cutter. But now, we should be in a really healthy spot. The burning has begun. 20 fuel, burn cysts, blight cysts should be fine. Get to work. We don't want anyone to die from this bar filling up. We don't have that much fuel ready to go, though, is the problem. But, and in fact, that was our last fuel burn cyst. Oh, wow, we actually had, like, just enough. There's one left. There we go. Great job, gang. We don't need this many people working here. Burning up our coal super fast. Low on food. That's a good, a fair problem, I would say. Can we make more food? We certainly can. Coal is still higher priority, I would say. But, like, we could make jerky here. And if we had some flour... Okay, if we had some flour... Oh, man, look at this. Free barrels every time we make so many planks. That's really good for us as well. If we had... Don't we also get free... Oh, we get free... oil every time we produce grain. Stop making oil. Oh no. And we shouldn't have taken that reward earlier for oil production because it's just not that relevant for us. Okay, put the harpies in here. The trade goods, the lizards like working here. They can make us some trade goods like it's going out of style. 20 of this. What we haven't done yet is even start trading. Which, I mean, look, packs of provisions, we can't make them out of anything right now. That's kind of bad. And by kind of, I mean very. And now that's the one that gives us the +1 to both the things I care about. There is herbs over here. There are herbs, meaning that a small herbalist camp would give us the herbs that we need to build what we're missing. So that's something we can work on. You guys are making trade goods. I mean, maybe we still buy a trading post. It costs planks though, like logs that we don't have. Also, we need to cut into another zone quickly enough, and we also need to upgrade our hub to get 10% chance of doubling every production that we do. Which, I mean, is pretty meaningful, I would say. So let's do that. And then let's do call out to the old pipe gang. Lots of building happening right now. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a harpy-specific building. Yeah, okay. So harpies don't love the kiln, but they could love this. They could learn to love. Okay, we have people that are a little bit on the upset side. It's because they haven't eaten. Well, that's like a really big boo-boo, I would say. If we made flour, we could make a field kitchen. And if we made a field kitchen, that would be enough for us to turn that flour into biscuits. Yeah. It's the best thing I can think of right now. Somebody still needs to work here, though, and they need to make some fabric. We also could resort to opening up our first ranch. I think that one makes sense as well. You guys need to come get us some insects over here. The fire is going out. Okay. You guys aren't getting enough logs. And that's because there's not enough woodcutters. And the woodcutters are being so slow. I don't know what to do about it. Please, guys, cut the trees. You, what do you got for me? I mean, these are all okay. I really wish you had food, quite frankly. Since you don't have food, I wouldn't mind if you had... I wouldn't mind buying or purging fire, and I wouldn't have to make it myself. Packs of trade goods, that's pretty good deals. 0.4. Building materials quite a bit as well. We are making brick. I don't really love this trade, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't mind buying some tools. But more than anything, I wish I could just buy some planks, I think. Get some planks, get some bricks. Cut back on the planks after all. Getting a little bit of building material is pretty amazing, I would say. Because in here, you guys are now going to start building me some tools. And then we'll have you build some coats and stuff later. Yeah, that should be fine. And then this stuff, you guys need planks. You guys probably need planks or fabric. You couldn't buy fabric, unfortunately. You don't even have anybody who's available for building right now. And we are getting... Where are we even getting the sea marrow from? Presumably some of these trees have it. How much flour do we have? A lot of flour, and you guys are turning incense into luxury goods. We need to get into some new zones. I guess starting next season? Because we need food, and right now, we don't have it. We also need more workers. How do we always need more workers? Because I'm not cutting enough trees. Because the press is working really hard right now. But they don't have to be. The kiln, you guys can make tools. That's pretty good, to be honest. Welcome villagers for pack production, or just make the packs. I mean, I'm going to get the pack production again. Because if we can cut into the new zone, we might just get what we need. And we have a lot of zones that we're ready to cut into. Like, we've cleared almost as much space as we can. Like, next rain season, we're going to have a bunch of tools ready. And by a bunch, I mean a handful. We have 6 here, plus these ones coming. We're gonna have like 20-ish tools. We don't have anybody ready to build. I really wish that we did have somebody building. I guess I can take one of the smiths on. But like, we do have some food as well. What do we have food of? And like, the field kitchen. If we had built the field kitchen, we'd be in a good spot. But we haven't because you haven't even delivered your freaking stuff yet. Yikes. Okay, now we have to remove some cutters from the camp. How much fuel do we have? We have enough to burn a little bit of coal up front. But like, that's about it. Very close to peaking over at 99 out of 100 right now. Do you guys have... Yeah, please deliver this coal as soon as you have a moment. Or we would not have enough. And you don't have anything to do somehow. Could you not store these roots here? And actually, wait, no, you come back because I need packs of provisions. I need many packs of provisions. I'll go up to 25 even if I can. Because that would give us the +1 here. And then if I can get the trade goods, we'll have +1 there. Oh man, that's actually really a big deal. You guys can just use flour on your packs of trade goods. I'm actually going to put you back on. Oh no! I didn't, oh, crud. I made a big boo-boo. I didn't immediately put our people on blight duty. So now people are gonna die. Is there anything I can do to up resistance? Production speed? Come on, come on, come on! The storm ended? No, it didn't! It's killing people! No! No! Grain. Every time grain is produced 25 times, it gets +1. That's okay. We've learned in the past that it's not that great, but it's fine. Of these two things, I can only complete one. +1 to pack production and speed seems really good. So Stonecutter's Camp has nothing to cut. Don't lie to me. Harpy Herbalist, Human Farmer. Okay, Human Farmer, Harpy Herbalist, Harpy there. Smithy's doing a great job. Makeshift Post is doing a great job. You guys get cutting. We also need more housing, you may have noticed, but well, a couple things. We want to build not crappy housing, and we can't afford to. I guess we can afford a little bit of it. Oh, and it's now finally time. You come here and cut this, and you can be on fell all trees. You come here and cut into there. We're already low on people. We just lost 3 from this thing firing off. But look, we got to do it one step at a time. What is this event? Minus for the amount of gold you have. I have like no gold, man. So see if I care. And we have to keep the goods twice, I think. If I recall. Events looted. Let's just double check here. Keep the goods from a Glade event. Yeah, okay. So using oil seems like it's a good renewable resource that we happen to have. Let's do that. Why are you so upset? Because you've starved recently, okay. We could get more farming going on. And if we had gathering posts and stuff, we could go for some stuff here. I think that we have to get this meat thing made. And to do that, we need to get more planks. And to get more planks, we need more people, we need more wood. Small trappers camp. I guess we need to make less food. Well, actually, first of all, we need to make more food. Never mind, we have no herbs. I thought we had more herbs. We do not. Now we have a single human builder. But that single human builder needs to make planks. I'm too low on people, man. I'm too low on the people. Are we still burning extra fuels? No. Okay, we're fine there. And we did get this. That's a bunch more parts and happiness. Lovely. The tool shop for tools is really good. The trappers camp for big trappers deposits would be nice as well. I don't know which one I need. Right now I already have tool production. So it seems a little bit extra. So I don't really need it. Let's turn off auto accept here. We can send our coal away for a lot of money. We could send some bricks away for a decent amount of money. I really want more people working the kiln as well. But again, we don't have enough logs. We never solved the log consumption in this game. Ay, ay, ay. And what about in here? We have enough tools for a whole bunch of beer and incense, and enough tools for 1 billion parts. My God. And then what about you? I don't have what it takes for you, but just getting packs of provisions is enough. I really don't want your keep the goods events. What about this one? +2. A lot of it's just for pottery, but I don't really care. And barrels I'm getting for free. So look at this. These are the large herb node. Ooh, we could get a mine in here. Let's get you going so that we can clear this out. Like, the funny thing is I want to send things to the Citadel. I don't want to keep them. But we can keep some more of this. Actually, maybe we want to keep this food. And what's your negative? Kill 5 random villagers in a couple minutes. Okay, great job, Smithy. You guys did some fun stuff. Come over here. Do you have what it takes to make anything? No. What else could we give you? I really want to give you packs of provisions. Like, I'm very set on that. To do that, we need you. We don't have any herbs. I don't know where all of our herbs are going. I need you guys to deliver. And I need you guys to up the priority of packs of provisions. And I need you guys to keep the goods. No, I need you guys to send the goods home. I really don't want these goods. Now, food could keep our people from starving. That is like something that it's like, hey guys, I know you enjoy the small trappers camp. But what if instead of enjoying the small trappers camp, you came here and you kept these goods? That's like something we can work with, you know? Then all this housing needs to get built. This needs to get built. We need planks like crazy. You're not even making planks. You're making fabric. Don't do that. Don't be like that. I'm just gonna reset some building. People are pretty upset, mostly from the hostility being at level 4, which granted is pretty high. Is pretty high. Lizards are pretty sad right now, not gonna lie. Trade route completed. That's cool, but we don't want to collect on them. Because this event would make us pay for that, right? So let's not have any amber. You know what? It probably is making us pay. How much is this? No, it's 0. Okay. We're just gonna have to keep toggling to keep people happy here. I don't know why. Stop being so mad. Can we get one of these lizard houses built? We have the resources. We just don't have the builder. So you guys, come on, get to building. I keep upping priority on things without actually providing the workforce necessary to complete the task. We're just favoriting different people at different times. You have the herbalist camp, which would help us tremendously right now. So if I collect all of this, and then we came here. And I gave you like all of these packs. I mean, I could even sell some parts, but can we get to $23? Yeah, we can. Now let's look at these first. Every 15 ale gives wine. That seems really good. But no, I want this. And then with the extra money, we will take, I guess, eggs, because we can make that into like fancy meals. You can have one of these. Like I really like need food. In fact, I'm willing to like give up a couple of parts to make that happen. There we go, and then we spend this, and then everybody should be happy again. Great job, trader. And we will have a quick peek again. Oil, nice. We don't actually have enough oil to send just yet. Let's let them make some more. It should, where is the press thing that we have? Oh, we're not about to hit another milestone on it. Did we just get it? No. We'll just send whatever. Now, there is more coal here. Oh my god, you see the amount of coal. This is an insane amount of coal. That's 5 coals on a single mine. That's so good. We just need to catch up on some of these building projects that we have, and we're going to be off to the races. And specifically, where is the... You guys here is now a full herbalist camp, so you can get this stuff here. We also, if that's going to be a coal mine... We want a warehouse out here. Trust me, it's gonna be good. You guys are doing some great stuff over here. 2 more minutes. What just happened? We just got some amber. How do we get amber? Well, let's take all the amber in, and we're gonna spend the amber on new trade routes. And that was enough to satisfy the problem that we had. Perfect. So you guys are going to be building in here. Very cool. There's going to be a mine here in the future as well. Oh man, I'm so stoked for that. And it looks like these buildings are kind of catching up. So, do we have any lizard folk? We do. They have meat specialization. We need meat. Now, 8 to 10 is not as good as just going eggs all day. And we can do it using grain as well, which is a renewable resource that we have, which we're fond of. Now, you have enough burning fuel reserves. Good. So we're happy there. We could use another lizard in there if we had one, but we have 5 lizards. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, the woodcutters camp. So you guys go to the kiln. You'll love that. You guys come out here to the woodcutters camp. Now you can cut this stuff here. I mean, we're in a good spot all of a sudden. Like, things got better. And I think that they can continue to get better. Though we do need to stop cutting wood in the storm. And we need to get the blight post completely staffed up. And how else can we reduce? One more woodcutter probably, you know? Now, level 2 is a bit scary. Because now, actually, all of the wood cutting does nothing. So we have to do another coal burn. And that's enough, actually. We're in a good spot now. More packs of materials. What the frig? Cut through and discover 3 forbidden glades. That is insane. 80 amber, though, and the ancient artifact is really cool. But no, absolutely not. Instead, we're going to go back to where we're producing packs and make these 25, apparently. 25, 25, and this could be 50. Alright, now are we going to be able to burn blight fast enough? That's my question. It's adding up real fast here. Can we look over here? 155% of max. 139% of max. I mean, we're burning blight real good though, and every time they burn a blight, it comes down by 50, right? So, resolve is low. Is that because we stopped burning coal? Because we ran out of coal for a hot second there. Burn blight rot. Oh my god, 30 more coal. Perfect timing. +2 oil production. Lovely. Though it doesn't help us. Oh no, and that gave us our... that was actually bad. Because now hostility went down. Well, we have to do another coal burn. Unfortunate. But honestly, we're going to be in a good spot. Because we're going to build a mine over here. And then the mine is going to give us an absurd amount of coal. I'm calling it right now. It's going to be so good. Going to get a new production area set up. These trees are going to get cut. We ran out of coal just in time. I don't really like either of these. Because we don't want to make parts, and cutting into glade gives... I mean, -5 to woodcutter resolve is something we can work around, because we get 5 tools now. Though realistically, we already have the ability to make tools. So it's not that great of a bonus for us. I guess that means we go for the trapper's camp. And then the tavern, or the market. The market is... I said tavern and meant market. Because the market is sick. Okay, there's not enough room for you, unfortunately, Mr. Pipe. Which is pretty sad as well. I really want you to have the pipe going into something, so I'm going to do this. It's very expensive, but it's going to give us a +10 to global carrying capacity, which I think is sweet. So let's do that. We have people at the kiln, we have people at the ranch. I wouldn't mind somebody at the field kitchen. And there's a whole bunch more people, my lord. We have too many harpies. In fact, we can put them to work doing things. How many tools do we have? All right, you cut into this glade. That should give us a bunch of free tools. In fact, we have 18. Get a human working at the smithy. In fact, 2 humans would probably be enough. Whoa! Infinite meat forever. Let's go. All right, now you here. I should be able to get enough oil for you. And it would make us an infinite source of tools if I just sent it home. Fire is going out. People don't like when the fire goes out. Once again, we have too much money on hand. I just need to spend 5 of it. Then it is a new season. So what do we have here? We have you we can sell for a bunch of money. I'm pretty sure we have a trading bonus, right? Somewhere? Yeah. So we really haven't... We did gain a prosperity from trading, but we could do much better. Now this is the trapper's camp. So this here would give us an insane amount of food. Like, insane. In fact, especially if the lizards were to work it. So I know they enjoy working in the kiln, but they have the chance of doubling production, which is more important to me over there. All right, let's talk about housing. A lot of harpies have no home. You aren't making fabric anymore. That's the reason. 50, 50. And you don't even have enough fabric, probably. Lizards, we have enough housing. Humans, I don't think we have any for them. One, two. Yeah, we can get just 2 more first, but really wish I had maybe planned our space better. We could put a bunch of housing behind like that. Alright, and now we can get people to mine the coal. So, like, as cool as the kiln is, we should just have you mining. In fact, we should have 2 people mining. And if we do have any additional planks, the Pony Express would be nice. But we don't. Okay, and did you guys did get enough oil. Perfect. So this is going to complete before the bad happens. High levels of corruption, that's scary. Now we do have a villagers welcome mission. So if we could send some eggs and welcome new people, we would be very happy for it. And an artisan allows us to build things that I don't care about because we already have free all of that stuff. So trade route, we could collect it. We also could choose not to collect it. We sell some tools. We don't have to collect it right away, so let's let it sit. Because I don't want to have money that I have to spend on something else. There wasn't really a trade route that I was that interested in doing. You guys are going to get us tons of meat, right? Hell yeah. In fact, I would love to just build you an even closer road. You guys can keep clearing. Let's make them avoid glades for a little bit. And yeah, we should be good to go, right? Like, you guys are making provisions, you guys are making trade packs. The building materials, packs of crops and building materials are adding up. Human resolve, not super high. But we're working on it. We could even get another farm going, but we've been able to get away without it. Do we have any rock? We don't. We need to get that stone cutter back. Is right. Can you give me more people? Faster wood cutting would be nice. Faster building is always just cool. Resources that you're selling, not that critical. I need building materials and crops, but I don't need trade packs, for instance. Let's go to our trade routes and collect. That's some money. And that's enough for some axe cutting. And then if we look at the trade routes again, we can sell a couple of parts. How many barrels do we have? Not that many. I think we sell a bunch of parts. We're really good for parts right now. And we have a lot of, like, gathering camps, which are normally, like, the most parts intensive things that you can make. So, should be good. This is going well. I mean, really, everything's going well. More artifacts would be cool. More parts are cool. But I think this stuff here, we can just send it back. Right? If we just had the people available. Trade route completed. How close are you? 1 minute. Okay. Take your time. Take your time. Now, can we build another hearth over here? Not yet. We could, if we move this stuff around, actually. So we put you there. Then we could build a small hearth. And people would be a fan of that. I have a lot of homelessness right now. That's like probably one of our biggest boo-boos, I would say. Oh, this doesn't even have a room for the double housing row that I was hoping for. Oh god. I really want somebody to cut stone. I really need extra people to do all this construction. So you guys come off the woodcutters camp there. You guys come off that woodcutters camp. And then the coal burn is gonna go down 2 levels. 3 levels? 2 levels. Blight post, you guys get to work. Humans, I mean, honestly, getting in the mine is pretty safe. I mean, I wanted people to be building, but I guess 3 builders is gonna have to be it. Let's just up the priority of the human housing. Villagers welcomed does give us pack production and stuff, which is nice. Cookhouse, I mean, planks, fabric, that would be really... We've been waiting for this for a long time. I really want the cookhouse. But do I need the workshop, I guess? If we really want the cookhouse, then what prevents us from making it happen? Because this is not that bad. Oh yeah, there's no point in cutting trees if you're at level 2 hostility. Which, I mean, just means that we don't have to burn 3 stacks of coal. Everyone should be pretty happy with this? No, not quite. Why are we so pissed? Probably because of the extra -2 from this. That's currently not anything. Let's just give it a second. Just give it a second. Let this housing finish. Okay, I said give it a second. The second went by, and we're still not there. And I don't have any more woodcutters and stuff I can pull away. Could do this, just for a half second. But then we need to pull this away again. People are going to go back down. We have to do some toggling. Uh-oh. Somebody faded away. Oh, because I turned off all the coal. Yeah, okay. So this is enough to get us down to one star bad. You guys here are going to send some jerky. You guys really, I mean, the coal's gonna run out here in a second, but we're doing our best, okay? Lizard died, fading. Now, fading... Is that the charged rain? I'm not really sure, to be honest, but some of you will die. But at least the storm is almost over, so hopefully not too many. I mean, look at the amount of death. It's pretty rough. It's very punishing, isn't it? All right. Good to know. What's our next cornerstone? Woodcutters decrease hostility. That's not that big. Events are faster for firekeepers. I guess that's just slightly better. Pack crops. It needs 30 pack crops, by the way. My man. I've been setting you guys too low. So yeah, the cookhouse. Screw making products. You stop. And then the cookhouse can come over here and be cooking. All right, humans, get logging. More lizard folk? Sure, with some building materials, love it. So perfect, you go there, you get working, you get ranching. Harpy, frickin' blight fighter left, see if I care. And then let's get to work, like, let's just send some of this stuff home. As cool as it is, just send it. And then we come over here, we collect all this. A little bit of coal for the gang. cart. And a lot of eggs. My God, we're doing a great job with the eggs. And then you guys are making a ton of coal, which should get us sea marrow. Let's go. That's where we've been getting the sea marrow. And, you know, you can burn the sea marrow. Alright, and we still have a builder. We need like 10 of those. We need so many more builders that it's actually not very humorous. Now you have nothing to stone cut. Well, I guess that's a free person to do something. You guys here collecting wood, great job, but why don't you collect wood over here? And we're gonna have to get into more zones, by the way, because we don't and those zones are gonna make us really bad because of this like greater threat thing. But you just know it's gonna be good. Like we need to go and get some resolve. And like quite frankly, there's the rest of our orders done. So we got to get that kitchen going. The rain mill for flour is actually really sick for us because right now we're making flour instead of oil at the oil making location. That's like not that cool. You know, nobody's loving that. Instead, if we can make flour here and building materials for that sake, you know, that would be really cool. We have so much flour though, maybe we don't even need to do this right away. High levels of corruption, good to know. You know what? We've died to corruption in the past. Another thing that we need then is a blight post. Now we need building materials, which means that we need to get a second person in the crew workstation. And we've got to let them rip it. Just let them work it out. Our harpy is going to do a great job in the market. Just wait for it. Great job. Now we have the global transportation bonus. You guys here. Oh, I should have... You can now cut into some glades. Artisan, like I don't want either of these, so we're gonna re-roll. I guess this is fine. We did just get +2 to pie production. Can you make pie in this structure? No. Okay, well, the furnace it is then. Sure, right here. This is a really weird intersection area, but it is what it is. We would like a human, probably a lizard, but a human will do to work there. We need this blight post, though, to be, like, high priority. What do we have here? This is a fishman cave. Spawns every 60 seconds. That's going to add a lot of negative. 1 impatience and 3 fishman totems isn't the worst. Because those fishman totems won't come at the time that we're worried about it. The grill is cool. But let's just scrap it. Don't have the building materials anyway. More herbs and stuff seem nice, but I think we just send this stuff home, man. We have so many tools. You get to work there, and somebody gets to work over here. We want more people to build stuff. We need so much more housing. And, like, well, we need to get out of this scenario. The only way to get out of this scenario is to finish these freaking missions. This is the thing that kills your trades. And that's just not doable. So, like, -6 resolve it is. Yeah. I mean, whatever we have to do to make it so that we're not taking a hit. Forced improvisation. -5 to woodcutter's resolve is what I think is actually hurting us. But maybe I'm wrong, because that's just the humans that I'm forcing to cut wood. You leave this woodcutter's camp. You come to the blight post. No. I don't know what you're doing. Why are you so sad? Why are you so sad? We gotta burn coal right now. Just to keep people from losing their freaking minds. Good to know. Now, we also have sea marrow, though. Let's just, like... What happens if we do this? What does that look like? 2 minutes. 2 minutes is way more doable. I don't know who else. We have a couple people working on these, like, packs that they can collect. Trade routes. Collect. As many of these to send as possible, please. Am I out of... Why can't I... Oh, I don't have a trade route. Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute. I mean, look, this is just like we have to finish this soon. 1 minute on you. Now it's 2 minutes. Yikes, right? Big yikes. And we could burn oil in an attempt to increase productions globally by 25%. You are a friend of mine. I love this guy. Mystery box. All kinds of fun stuff, but not really what I cared for the most. Then this one, plus pack production, plus, yeah, that's cool. Building materials like crazy, lots of luxury foods. Trade routes in 22 seconds. And how long are you here? You're here for a minute. So that's pretty sick. Now you guys can make things out of jerky, which is actually like super good. You guys can make stuff out of flour, and pigment isn't required. So like this is one of those things where it's like work it, work it, work it, shake it, shake it, shake it like a Polaroid picture. You guys are woodcutters. That's cool. You guys are also woodcutters. Yeah, let's just wait for this $28 trade route to come in. People are pretty pissed. We can stop this for a second. Trade route completed. Lovely. We have 42 tools, so that's one of the biggest payout things we can do. So 10 of them for $30. And then you... If we just sell stuff, we will get happiness, okay? So we're looking to sell. This stuff here is cool and all, but what if we just got like a bunch of money from you? $48. That would be enough for us to buy the medium pack, plus 3 jerky production, insane, and +1 fiber. And a bunch of food. I mean, our people should get pretty happy right now because we just got them a ton of luxury food. And you gotta remember, like, where are we making jerky? Probably at the kiln. Like, this is now 6 to 13, and then we take that 13 and we make another 10 with it. Like, that's insanity. You need to... Oh, yeah, you're not working anymore to make biscuits because we've already improved that. Yeah. Great job, everyone. Great job. We need to find some more harpies. In the mines, going to the cookhouse. In the abandoned camps. In the kiln, going to the blight post. Alright, I guess we need the woodcutters then. I hope you guys enjoyed cutting wood while you had the chance, because now you're going to go to the mines, and you're going to go to the blight posts. You just don't have the people. What, did that get resolved? No, it absolutely did not. The -6 is persistent. for now. How many tools do we have? We have enough tools to do even more of these things. Keep the queen happy, as it were. I can't buy anything else from you at this point. And let's check though. No, we're not close to the next settlement prosperity. But we did get 5 global happiness from doing a couple different things here, so it's good. If we triple up on this burn and do a little bit of logs, that gets us down to 2 levels of hostility, which is still like way too many, quite frankly. Holy damn. But look, we gotta burn up the corruption first, okay? And you guys here, like, we really need you to be upgraded to dig faster. Why is the hostility so high? Oh, you know what? The problem is just this. We need to get 50 more seconds in. Harpies, they leave. I mean, cool story. You're gonna do what you gotta do. The burning of the blight, though, is nice. So that's something that we've accomplished. Dealing with. Do we need another crude workstation? Oh, we don't have any logs. That's the problem. Yeah, okay. Well, people are leaving left and right, but I guess our societal problems of having too many people, like, that's just fine. Oh, we can actually... No, we can't lower discontent any further. We did lose enough people that impatience came up, and then we got out of level 3 unhappiness. But we're losing people left and right. And then this is gonna fire off here soon, but we did get out of the situation. Alright. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Grain delivery or 75% better farmers. Honestly, both are like the same in that they do nothing. You were using wood. Oh, okay. Well, don't use logs in the future, please, you mad lad. It's actually hard for us to get lumber in this game. Trade routes are being completed. Good to know. Let's get some new people in. More people, more better. I don't really need tool production from you. Another person at the kiln. The smithy's doing good. The workshop is being good. We have plenty of flour. Probably more people at the cookhouse, quite frankly, would be the best. And then housing. We just need so much housing. Now, lizards, we don't actually need any housing. But humans, we have 17 of them. Well, yeah, they're like just no. We only have enough for like 10. So like 1, 2, 3 more. And you don't even need to be favored anymore. Human resolve at 25 is a mission of ours. Gotta remember that as well. Send this to the queen. She'll love it. Also, it's a new season of trade, so let's check what the people want. They want our trade goods. Very good. They want our parts. I don't want to sell parts. They want our eggs. We have so many eggs. And we have so much fabric. Now, the egg production specifically, we got a +2 at one point, right? Like, we got, yeah, +2 egg production. So, it's a really, really good business for us to use our grain on that. You guys can also use our reed, I think. Well, maybe not. Grill for skewers, pie. Really don't need either of these. I'd rather have like a better like service building. Packs of provisions are something we're making a lot of, but fabric is at least something. Now, we didn't even make a clothier. Like, I got that building and then I decided that I didn't need it, but it would still be nice to build at this point. So let's go ahead and throw a bunch of these things down. There's also furnace that we want to build that can make pie and even better bricks. We also have... No, we don't have any copper. make pie using eggs. So we have a lot of good stuff. Okay, Fishman totems are appearing now. High levels of corruption. Fishman cave. Cancel. You guys were supposed to bring something to do this. Just bring the tools. Now, this... We're gonna run into people problems. Well, in fact, we've already run into people problems. I don't want to stop how much wood we're gathering, though. But fine, I guess. I mean, like, when you gotta do this, you gotta do it. So investigate. We do have a lot of sea marrow. So once these missions have started, we will start to sea marrow burn. At least a little bit. Now, you say you have nothing to do? Get out of here. You guys have nothing to do? Well, get out of there. Get building. We have a lot of building that we need to do. This does have a new stone deposit all the way over here. Harpy, you can get sent. Now this is gonna pop in 30 seconds and give us an impatience and 3 more totems. Now I don't think there's anything I can do about that, right? Because even if I triple this, it's 1 minute and 28 seconds. But at least these totems will finish like almost instantly. Right? And then as the new ones spawn, it's so much. We have 9 hostility. As the new ones spawn, we can send people to deal with it, and they will also get a massive speed boost. So burning sea marrow right now is like saving us, quite frankly. Though we do need another person to get sent. Okay, great job, everyone. Do we actually have any wine and stuff? No, we don't. Good to know. But hey, look, 10 hostility. Oh my god. But we're working it. Okay, we did run out of sea marrow. But 5 seconds here. This thing got spawned at the very last second. Unfortunate. Good to know, though. Bricks, flour. I just don't want these buildings, but I don't want to commit to a reroll yet. But we are completing a whole bunch of things. That's nice. Now, all of these are Glade events. So if you had the thing that was minus 10 hostility for every completed Glade event, you'd be off in such a good spot right now. Like, oh my god. Would you ever? How can we make our people happier to just, like, be alive? That's my question. You know? Collecting and selling goods is a good start. Ooh, look at that. $25 more. Tablets, I wish we hadn't sold all our tablets to a trader, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It's about to be storm time. It's about to be storm time. What's the most we can make here? $3, $7, but we can only sell one of them. How much do we have of this? $15 worth? Okay. Okie dokie. We're still collecting meat. This has been lasting forever for us, which is so good. You guys have been making eggs all day and sometimes doubling it. Okay, it is now high corruption time. So we need to get our people into the Blight Post. In fact, you guys, harpies are better in the Blight Post. When you're making fuel, not for the actual burning part, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So get out of the woodcutter's camp. Now, coal. A little bit of wood burn. That gets people really close to not hating life. Where are the lizards at? Get out of the kiln and come to the small heart. That's what I'm saying. So shouldn't that give +1 to everyone? Almost. Oh, what just happened? Oh, and something. Oh, and then we finished the Fishman totem, so we got down to 2. That's actually so good. The problem is that we're gonna run out of wood here soon. but we're gonna get most of the way through. And we're completing trade routes, actually. That is pretty goated. 15 for 5, that's pretty bad rate. $9. Okay. And you guys need more planks. You need more of a cap on trade goods. You can make another one, that's fine. Making 5 packs in 18 seconds. Like, that is, you know, that is something that we almost don't want to limit, because when a trader comes, we can give them trading pack stuff. And we're making flour, like, really well. Like, it's not a problem for us. I really don't want this. You can re-roll. Whatever, foragers camp. It's fine. Okay, we are close. We are almost there at the win. The hostility is low. People are pretty pissed to be here. Do we have the recipe? I don't think we have either recipe for well, it's just cleanliness, because only beavers enjoy wine. As everyone knows, real beavers. More housing happiness, more cosmetic production would be nice if I had a way of making cosmetics. Getting clothing would be nice. That would really make humans happy. Herb garden, fine, but I think we just take the thing here. Let's get some coats. Let's get some fabric. Let's get some planks. Let's get some bricks. Let's cut back on the number of planks and on the number of fabric. Take so much of my money, I don't even care. Just take it. It's fine. Boom! In fact, we could even try and buy even more stuff, but just that should be enough to really get us going. Let's look down here. Actually, we're $9 away from a happiness point. Well, that doesn't really matter because we're about to do more trading. Every trade, gain packs of trade goods every time you get 6 trade goods, gain 2 amber. This is no longer, this is unlimited, and we're gonna put another person in here. And you guys are gonna make trade goods like it's out of style. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be golden. More amber. I mean, honestly, the food. Oh, we have so much food now. We don't need food. I just need more luxuries for people, right? They're not love and life enough. We don't have enough planks. We just never have enough planks. Which is a problem, because right now, I don't have anybody cutting any trees. Woodcutters comp? Get out of the blight post, guys. Come on. You don't need to be there. Oh yeah, and that pisses humans off, because right now, we have a problem with that. There is a big happiness malice for working the camps, unfortunately. I need to get human resolve to 25 though for a mission, so let's just do that. Call it a day. And what do you need? You need just like a park. And this is gonna rank up like pretty soon. We know we have we don't have any homelessness right now, really. We could use some harpy housing though. So just, you know, throw some housing down. And then over here, you guys could probably go to the next level if I just don't have enough building materials, really. But look, there's 2 more humans, fine. And then we unfavorite them, instead we favorite the harpies, and then that should be cool. Sea marrow, I do love stacking it, but if we got all this frickin' egg, we can send that away. What is this? Convert. This is a harmony token. I do love me some harmony. It's gonna give us 300 hostility. See if I care. And then the queen, you would love some of this. And then what else? Herbalist camp. There are some more large herbs, so fine. In fact, this one here, though, is like one screen away from this, whereas these ones here is also one screen away. So yeah, actually, yeah, do this one. Okay. Trade routes completed. Lovely. Seam arrow is pretty valuable. Tools are normally valuable, but I have a lot of them. And coal, I mean... Oh, never mind. Trade packs. Trade packs. $30 worth of trade packs. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What, yeah, you guys are going to be upgraded here soon. Perfect. You're making me some happiness. This is going to make the queen pretty happy as well. Oh, there's one here. Okay, well, GG. Investigate that. Is there another trade pack anywhere? No, but it doesn't really matter. Harpy, go here. You can make me all the fabric you want. Yeah, I mean, this is it. This is it. We just need you to finish in 30 seconds, and we need you to finish in 1:45, and both of you will finish very quickly in 40 seconds if we just speed it up by burning some of our fancy resources. We finally got into a happiness state. You know, look at this freaking impatience. It's like not even existent. Life is strange. For the sake of it, let's just do another massive trade. 3 tools at a time. We don't even have enough provisions. Interesting. But there we go. Prestige of 13 or higher. Easy peasy. 119 food. Don't at me. We didn't even ask the cruel, corrupted queen for support. Now these guys actually are like almost limiting my ability to leave the settlement because you can't go through their territory. So like going over here is normally something you can do at the start of the game, but because I have to go around blue, it's actually more difficult. What do we get here though? A watchtower, and over here there's the royal outpost. What does the watchtower do? Discovering glades doesn't increase hostility. That seems like a fun freaking place to do the Scarlet Orchard. I'm already excited. I think that's certainly what we will be looking to do. Let's get our glade here. And 120 food. Is that enough? It's just barely enough for the highest, most expensive things. There's a couple for 108. Queen's Impatience, meh. +1 resource node, interesting. Embarkation bonus for the herb garden, fine. +1 boost to production yields, though. That's pretty nice. We don't actually have enough artifacts. We finally hit the point in which we're limited by one of our bonus resources. Interesting. Because we haven't, it's been food all the way. So now we need 30, 30, and 24. We need like 84 artifacts. We already have 14, so 70 artifacts to complete the upgrade tree. And we need to be getting like 25 every time we go out to sustainably to get them. So like artifacts are at the bandit camps that I don't want to mess with. So we're just gonna try and find I actually think that one of the things that we sent to the queen in the last mission may have actually had artifacts. Had I known that it was our limiting factor at this point, I may have done something different. But either way, this has been super fun. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.